Hey guys, we are live again today. I'm inviting Erin, my coach friend, my Faster Way coach friend, to join. And we're going to talk about an exciting day that today is. Today is the
Ah,
first day of our 6-week program. Hey, Erin, it worked.
we got it.
We got it. All right. So I was just telling everybody that today is an exciting day because it's the first day of our next 6-week program. And we are excited to coach it together. We've never done that before. So
That's
it's going to
right.
be
This is
great.
the first.
It's going to be great. You have strengths and I have different strengths. And together, I think we're going to make a great team.
That's right.
So Erin, what would you say to the woman who's been thinking about joining us, but she's kind of been hesitant because maybe she thinks it's not the right time or it is an investment in money? Maybe she thinks it's a little too much right now. What could you tell that woman?
Well, there's several things. I mean, number one, as we all know, there's never a good time to start something new, especially when it comes to like your fitness. I mean, there's always an excuse. I had them for many years.
Mhm.
You just have to decide that you're ready, you're committed, you really want to see a change. And you just have to jump in with both feet, you know. And just know that when you do jump in and you get started, you're going to see progress, but you have to start. Thinking about wanting to do it and actually doing it are two different things. So I would just say jump in, learn as you go, and you'll see like the results later. It will get there. And as far as too much money or the investment, I mean that is what it is. It's an investment in yourself. You know,
Yeah.
there is not enough money, for your health, for getting healthier, for, losing that weight that's like weighing you down
Mhm.
mentally and physically. I mean, there's not a price tag that is good enough, like
Yeah.
I know that it is a little bit of money. It is an investment, but you're so worth it. So just go for it. I mean, there's again never a right time. You just have to do it. And you have so many women that are surrounding you that will encourage you every step of the way. When you're feeling like I can't do this anymore, reach out. Like we'll encourage you and hopefully make it fun along the way.
Absolutely. I love that, Erin. Yes. I've had a woman say, I'm so grateful that I finally took time for myself and I did this. I'm always doing things for other people and I never did anything for myself. And so I'm so glad I did. And you're right. It does make such a difference.
Well, and two, like when you invest in yourself, and you put the effort into making yourself healthy again, you're able to give back so much more to your family, your community, your church, your work, like your friendships. I mean, when you start to feel better, you begin to have more energy and you're available more than when
Absolutely.
you're just unable to find yourself. So I would just say go for it.
Love it. Very
All right,
good.
well, I have a question for you. And I have some clients that ask me this a lot. They say, do you follow the meal guide? Because we do have a meal guide for every single day, 365 days a year. And it is listed out exactly what you can eat, what is suggested on the certain days. So, do you follow that meal guide every single day?
That's a great question, Erin. At first, I did just to learn for me what foods were the best because we do focus on whole food nutrition, getting rid of all that processed foods that make us feel terrible. So I kind of had to relearn again, like if it comes from the ground or if it has a mother, like what
Mhm.
carbohydrates are actually good or what proteins are good. So at first I did. And I think for somebody who doesn't know what to eat, the meal guides are a great place to start and to follow. Now I've been doing this program for a while, so I have learned like what foods I really like to meet my macro goals, and I will eat those on rotation because if you're a busy mom, you don't have time to make
Right.
a ton of different meals a day, right? For everybody. It just doesn't work. So I have learned what meals my family loves, and I do those over and over
Yeah.
again. I'm a creature of habit. So,
Well, I'm the
but that's
same
what.
way. Like I never I use them sometimes as a guide or to give me some ideas, but most of the time I'm creating my own meals that I know my family will actually eat, and what is quick and will save me some time. And I even keep a list, like a running list, on my low carb days. What are some quick and easy meals that I can just whip up really fast?
Mhm.
And on my regular carb days, same thing. I just try to keep a list. So in my mind, I know, okay, this would be a great thing to cook today, or, what is easy. Because, like you said, I mean, we're all busy and we don't have all the time in the world. So just kind of you have to play around with it and figure out, like you said, what foods are what carbs are good for you and how many macros. And macros are your fats, your carbs, and your proteins. They make up everything that you eat in a day.
Mhm.
And you'll learn so much about macros and you'll become a pro at it, like super fast.
Yes. And I think macro counting is so much more important than calorie
Yeah,
counting because we need those fats, those proteins, and the fiber. And when you're calorie counting, like 10 jelly bean or a handful of jelly beans, 100 calories of jelly beans and 100 calories of broccoli is very different.
very.
So counting the macros is so important, I think. And we're not going to do it forever, right? But this is a great tool to do at first, because like you said, Erin, to learn what our body needs to fuel it so that we can show up for other people
Yeah.
and feel great.
And we've been told for so long that, carbs are not good for us, or I need to do a low fat diet. And it's just the
Mm,
total opposite. Like once you start in the program and you put all these things into action, you'll see like your body beginning to change. So I just think that this program has so much to offer, so much knowledge and wisdom, and how to help our bodies to feel their best.
exactly. And become fat burning
That's right.
machines, right?
That's right.
Erin, what do you love most about the program?
So for me, I really never did this enough. I never drank enough water, and I didn't realize how much water my body needed until I started the faster way. They want you to drink half your body weight in ounces of water every day. And I mean, I might have gotten in one glass of water a day and some Diet Coke and some coffee.
Uh-huh.
But I never fueled my body with enough water. So that has been a game changer for me because it helps to just flush out your system.
Yeah.
And it's easy. It's right there all the time.
Mm,
You always have water. And something I never did, I didn't even understand what it was until I started, was intermittent fasting.
mm,
Um, Intermittent fasting is they want you to try to work yourself up to a 16-8 protocol, which means for 16 hours you're fasting, you're not eating, and then for 8 hours you're putting all of your macros, all of your food into your body in 8 hours. So for me, my schedule is I start eating at 12 at noon, and then I stop eating at 8. And then the rest of the time, my body is getting that rest that it needs to actually digest the foods that I put in it. I mean, I would be eating something for breakfast normally, and all kind of food throughout the day. Oh, and I'd still be eating at 9 or 10 the ice cream and the so once I stopped doing that, I started to see some serious changes in my body
yeah.
and my energy. It
Yes.
helped me to create more energy. I wasn't craving the foods in the mornings. Like I'm able to just put the water in my body, and it fills me up. So those have been two of my favorite things.
I
What about
love
you?
that.
What's some of
Yeah.
your favorites?
So I love the workouts because the workouts are not only are they only 30 minutes, which is great for anybody, right? I can talk myself into going and doing it because it's only 30 minutes. Even
Right.
if I tell myself I'll just do it for 5 or 10, then I want to finish. So they're short and they're efficient. And the secret sauce about it, this is what sold me on the program, is that they pair the workouts with the nutrition plan
Hmm.
so that turns your body into a fat burning machine. And that has given me so much energy. And I love also how they give you 2 rest days because on my own, I never allowed myself to rest. I was overtraining. And so this way it's built into the program and it gives me permission to rest. And the focus of these workouts is on strength training. And I think as we all get older, we need to really prioritize the strength training because we are losing muscle every year. And so what we invest in today is our investment for the
Hmm.
future. So that's so important. I think the workouts paired with the nutrition plan. How about you, Erin? What is been
Well,
your favorite?
I've had some people say, "Well, I haven't worked out in years," and I tell them, neither did I. I had not worked out since like college, and
Uh-huh.
there's a starting point for everybody in these exercises. You'll watch it on your video or your TV or however you want to put it on. And the person in the front is the person that's like really leading the exercises and challenging you to lift the heavy weight or do all the jumping and things like that. And then there's a person in the back right who's always doing a modification. So if you are not where that person is in the front right now, there's always a modification. It's for women, in their 60s and 70s. They can do this program too, along with the 20-year-olds who are rocking it. So
Yep.
we're all at different stages of our fitness journey, and like they really do a good job of making sure that everybody is
Yeah.
capable of doing the workouts. And that
Absolutely.
I appreciated that coming in because like I said, I wasn't able to do all of the things, but the modifications really were challenging
Mhm.
and they worked.
Mhm.
So don't think you're getting off easy doing a modification because you're not.
Yes, that's right. But they do make a difference, even modified. I love that.
Well,
Erin, is this just a 6 week quick fix program, or am I going to see my results in 6 weeks?
so a lot of people can look at the name Faster Way thinking, oh, this is going to be a fast, easy, quick fix. And it's not quick. It takes time and it takes a lot of effort. And I'm not saying it's going to take you a year to get to your journey, but at the end of 6 weeks, you're going to be further along than you were when you started. You will see some changes. But if your main goal is to come in and lose 25 pounds, just know that at the end of 6 weeks, you may have lost 15 or
Mhm.
you may have only lost 10, but there's still more to go. So
Mhm.
yes, this is a 6 week program because we're training you on all of the things that you need to know about the program to make you successful. But after the 6 week program, we have a VIP program, which is what you and I do every day. We are still clients of the Faster Way, and we're still on our journey. So it doesn't just stop at 6 weeks. It
Mhm.
takes a lot of work and a lot of commitment and a lot of effort. So I would
Absolutely.
say it's not the quickest fix, but it can be quicker than doing nothing.
Absolutely. And you're going to keep it off, right? Because this plan is something that you can use forever. It's not just a little diet that once you go off of it or you stop, then you gain the weight right back, right? Like this is something that you can do for a lifestyle.
Yeah, they teach
And
you how to, they're basically teaching you how to eat again because
yeah,
we
yeah.
have trained ourselves so much on, oh, only need to eat a salad or I can't have carbs. It's just getting your mindset right again. And
Mhm.
so it's a training, a training process. Um, and it's something that is sustainable. You can carry this out for the rest of your life because they're
Mhm.
just giving you the tools that's necessary, the exercise, the water, the fasting, and the nutrition. I mean,
Mhm.
nutrition is a huge part of your journey. It's been something that has kind of been pushed to the back, I think, a lot. Everyone focuses
Uh,
on, oh, I need to do all of the cardio and the workouts. I should be working out a lot. But we've learned that's not necessarily true, you
yeah,
know? So
that's right.
I love this program. It's changed me for sure. And I'm still seeing changes a year and a half into the
Mhm.
program, you
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
But it does take
It does.
consistency,
Yeah. Showing up every day and trying your best
right?
may not be perfect, right? But progress over perfection.
That's right.
Absolutely.
There's never a perfect day in the faster way. I mean, it's all trial and error, and it's just giving it your best,
Ab-
showing up for yourself every single day.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, our next round, it starts today. How they can sign up until midnight tonight, right?
Yes, we still
Oh,
have some spots available. It closes at midnight, and we even have a $20 off code for you to use to get $20 off of this round. So, like, no excuses. This is great. This is a deal that they don't give very often.
that's right.
Um, and so, that code, if you have a pen, the code is BB20. So, BB20. Write it down, use it, get that $20 off. It's good until midnight. So come join us. We have a lot of great ladies in the program
Yeah.
already, and we'd love for you to come join us. And Heidi, this is also there's a men's program too.
There
I know we haven't
is.
spoken into
Yeah.
that. My
No.
husband does the men's program and he
Uh-huh.
loves it. Like it's still teaching them all the same things that they're teaching us. They just might get to eat a little bit more food,
Yeah.
and they have a specific men's workout like strength training that's different from the ladies because
Mhm.
men might be a little stronger,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
But it's for
Yeah.
everybody. It's not just for women. It's for men too. So husband and wives can do it together. It's a great bonding time for sure.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that, Erin.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I hope that we get some more people sign up with us because we're
We
ready.
are. We're ready. This is going to be great. It's going to be so much fun.
Awesome. Well, I was trying to look in here and see if we had any questions, but I'm not. Did you see any?
I
Because
don't
I'm
see any.
okay.
No.
Well, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to us. We'll answer whatever you have. And again, go and register. We're going to repost this video in a little bit, and we'll provide you a link to join our group. And also, we'll put the code in the comments to be sure that you can use that code. And the code is BB20.
All
So
right.
take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
All
All
right,
right.
Heidi. We'll talk to you later.
Okay. Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye, Erin.